Ο άνθρωπος όσον και να αλλάζουν πολιτικά,
Human beings, no matter the cultural, societal, and political developments, remains the same.
Και αμαυρωμένο το κατ' εικόνα. Η αμαρτία μετά
The sin after the fall from, along with the passions of evil, no matter what they are, homosexuality, love for oneself, hatred, wanting more, being hypocrites, they try to overcome human beings if they understand that fight and if they want to fight, or if sometimes human beings feed those passions. However, this is the first time in history that sin is legalized. This is the first time in human history. The most important change in humanity have been the human rights and the so-called sexual liberation with May 68 in France, with this movement. For the first time in humankind, the person becomes self-existing and autonomous. For the first time, the person becomes very important, and it is more important than the community, than the group, than the collective institutes and values. The radical developments in technology and the development of sciences, and more specifically of biotechnology, and also informatics, and above all artificial intelligence, today have opened new pathways, but have also created new moral and social problems. They have given us huge possibilities and means that can radically change human life, to make it more comfortable if you wish, but on the other hand, to destroy the world as we know it. They have served the needs of human beings, but finally the wishes became needs. The quality of life has been improved. The life expectancy has been prolonged, but on the other hand, we have more poverty. There is an increase of stress. Therefore, life is not less problematic, and the questions that we have today and the concerns are not simple or easy to be answered. For the last 50 years, we had radical changes in the social network. We have a delegalization of abortions and adultery. We have the common law marriage, the acceptance of homosexuality all around the world, and also having sex with animals, adopting children by same-sex couples, the new gender identities, marriage with objects or animals. Every sexual wish nowadays is a right of humans that is fulfilled naturally and become accepted by society as a whole. Contemporary human beings believe that they will become superhumans, free to dictate themselves, a new human being with new institutions according to their intellect, to become a post-human. But at the end, we understand that we are slaves of our passions, slaves of our sins. And this is why we are not happy and we cannot find joy in our souls. We experience the fall of human beings. I remember our elder Yosef used to repeat with pain and tears, "We are losing human beings," he used to say. Human beings lost their goal and their mission in life. Transhumanism and superhumanism lead human beings away from God and away from themselves. Contemporary humans do not know what human being is all about. They live with a face, with a substitute. The intellect, the mind of human being has been darkened, and they cannot understand what is right or wrong, what is good or evil. Technology is not the problem. The use of technology is the problem. Saint Maxim the Confessor said that God gave grace to human being and created the knife. The knife is now technology. With a knife you can cut your bread that you can eat, and you give thanks to your Lord, but also with a knife you can kill another human being. Of course, the knife is not to be faulted, but the wrong is not in technology per se, but on how people use technology. Maybe, according to the Holy Gospel, we should let evils die and then give more fruit. That rottenness is what we experience today compared to older times. However, when there is a lot of sin, there is also a lot of grace. Human beings in the image and likeness of God have the possibility, since they are free, to come towards God and to be identified again in a positive manner in front of God, in front of Himself and humanity as a whole. After a lot of thought and a lot of prayer, we decided with our Institute St. Maxim the Greek to organize this conference, the scientific conference, for posthumanism and artificial intelligence, since we believe that those topics are related with the quality of human life and will dictate the future of humanity. The Church should express an opinion because they relate to its people. Would like to thank His Eminence, the Metropolitan of Belgium, Mr. Athinagoras, who is the chair of the Office of the Orthodox Church to the European Union, and the General Secretary, Father Konstantinos Kenanidis, for their contribution to organizing this conference. I would like to thank His Eminence, the Metropolitan of Kessarianis and Imitos, gave his blessings to come to his territory, to his metropolis, to organize this conference. We would like to thank all the Holy Fathers, all the Reverend Fathers, and our brothers in Christ. We thank all the speakers for their participation, and we wish you the best for the works of this conference, with the blessings and the grace of our triune God.